Well, hello, space adventurers. This is Underspace. Um, it does sound slightly like an innuendo, but let's start a new game. I'm going in completely blind. Long ago, the galaxy was invaded by a vast and cruel empire from the depths of the Underspace itself, known as the Children. Ooh, that's creepy. Their conquest was stopped in its tracks by a legendary figure called the Speaker, and already bound to compare 46-hour-long speech shamed the Children into fleeing the universe and leaving his descendants forever in his shadow. So he literally gave a speech. I mean, that's interesting. That is, I will say, that's not what I expected. I am very curious to see how that narrative is developed, because that is so unexpected. Like, you know, this force invaded and somebody just, like, you know, used vicious mockery and got them to leave.
To Battleship Hemidred, requesting weather update.
Gold 7, we read you. Skies are currently clear.
It's a little loud.
UHC trackers report a Category 2 storm on its way to the system. Estimated time of arrival is 5 hours, with 3 star chasers already in pursuit of its core.
Right,
Hemidred out.
Gold 6, what's your status?
Cargo's intact. System check reports no issue. Nav computer is saying we've got 2 hours until the jump hole, and it's stable.
Acknowledged. Let's get this shipment home, gentlemen.
Alright. Taking some cargo somewhere. Oh,
Status
I like
report.
that. Great visual.
Storm signal is going off!
What? That's impossible. Scan for...
Gold 3 just went down. Full hull breach on multiple decks, both transports.
Open a channel on all frequencies and shunt all power to comms. Battleship Hemidred, this is Gold 7. We are under attack. Repeat SOS. We have taken heavy storm damage.
Gold 7, we read you and our scrambling fighters. Requesting status on your attacker.
I liked the visual,
Gold 7, we read
like,
no storm.
thunder of
Repeat,
the
what
big
are you under
thing
attack
behind them. That was really,
No.
really nicely done. The I don't know thing is a little weird, and like, so given the information I have, I'm going to assume it's the Children returning. I gotta turn that volume down though. Sorry. Don't take me. Hello, Cold Front! Oh my gosh! Long time no see. Gracious, it's wonderful to see you. How are you doing? I am just finished writing, and I'm trying out this indie game, Underspace. But good to see you, Coldfront. Holy moly!
Hangar decks,
What's
please.
new? How's life?
Hasn't even been an hour, and they've already got billboards.
No,
So the
this is
court
not a
convicted
stream.
you.
No,
It's
this
bad
is
and
a
it's all
stream I
bad,
haven't seen in
but
a
not as bad as
long
it could be.
time. A long time.
Let's get this out of the way. Your fortunes are gone. That's the worst one. You have a small stipend so you don't starve, and that's about it. And finally, you're no longer allowed to hold any sort of corporate or estate titles in Valdwin Space.
So I've lost some.
Property? In Valdwin Space, there's nothing stopping you from emigrating and restarting anywhere outside Valdric.
What, become an expatriate? Move to Ujunis or the Axle?
It's not so bad, Cardos. I know plenty of 010s out there that...
Ah, so now we get to the core of the issue.
Cardos,
Look me in the eye and tell me then. Tell me that I would have been found guilty if I wasn't what I was.
yes, you would have been.
So the
It's a bad
performance is a
Cardos.
little
Even
clunky.
if you hadn't spent the past 30 years
But-
trying to piss off every high house. I love you like a brother, but set aside your pride for a second.
So I pissed off some high
You had
houses.
just taken out a huge insurance policy on those freighters. Security systems were lagging behind, and you yourself admitted...
So this
that
is giving
Speaker
me a
Fred
little
Hennessy
bit
wrote this
too
deal.
much
Yes, and
exposition.
all of those had perfectly reasonable explanations.
But anyways, yes, life is
your
going
convo
rough,
wasn't
but
disturbed
going
by
here.
the
I want to
storm.
pause and catch up with Colt. Can I pause for a second? Okay, great. So how's life, brother? It's going okay. Last I was here was before life hit me like a truck. I'm sorry to hear life hit you like a truck. Life does that sometimes. Life has been interesting as well. You and Fox are planning on a wedding. How was that? The wedding was fun. We have a little mini boss now, a little 3-year-old. But yeah, life's also just been crazy. It's been a busy season. I am definitely old and tired, but I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're well. Yeah, like I mean, obviously, feel free to ping me on Discord or something if you want to share more details. But I hope things are okay. I hope you're doing well. And if it's any consolation, all of us been tired these days. COVID kind of spiced up life for at least ourselves. Made us a little bit more tired. So we're hanging in there. But yeah, we're thankful. We're still very fortunate, and yeah, still just doggy paddling through life is all we can do. Cancer resurfaced kind of again, but things are stabilizing. Oh man. Well, it's encouraging to hear things are stabilizing, but sorry that you had to kind of go through a bout of that stuff as well, because that is no fun. And yeah, dealing with cancer. I mean, the Fox lady is a pharmacist, so she tells me about all the medications and all the challenges of folks with those types of diseases. And yeah, it's brutal. So anyways,
Oh,
thanks for the
yeah.
sub. A newly minted mini boss. Welcome. Thanks for the sub, Cold Front. Good to see you though. No sub required. It's just nice to see you and to hear that you're that things are stabilizing. Sorry to hear that things were a little complicated for a while, but you know what makes us all feel better? Let's play some random indie game and see what they're up
That's
to.
what I was trying to tell you. It's
It's
where I've
going.
been.
It's going. So yeah, this was a little expository of it. So writing technique, catch up. This was a little expository. It's giving me, I think, too many facts. I think the first set of fact that I was convicted, and at least my character doesn't believe he was convicted rightfully, was enough. The fact that it got into a lot of the reasons for my conviction, I felt was probably overtelling a little bit, and that's where this probably broke some of the scene flow in favor of exposition. I checked the weather pattern, started the dispatchers aboard the Hemorrhag. I even got access to Gold 7's black box before any storm rolled in by something. Yes. So what, a storm white blew them up? Okay, so this is good to know that we are referring to the ships we saw destroyed by that ominous, thing. Or pirates. Tierra is not fully mapped system. Any number of things could have taken the convoy out. If you want my advice, Carter, it's not worth pursuing. At this point, you've got bigger things to worry about, things we need to discuss. How is this not worth pursuing? Because even if a stormlight or something was responsible, what's it going to change? Everyone whispers things about you. 010, Renegade. That's like my League of Legends KDA. 010-0. Fratricide. Bringing this up or proving it would just add cultist and stormlight conspirator to this list. That doesn't change the fact that I'm innocent. That's not what the courts think, and they're the ones who would give you your company back. The high houses, the judges, the governors, you've always been guilty in their minds. This just proves it. So this is, again, I love the world. Like, I mean, like the high houses, that I'm a noble fallen from grace. I think there's really great world building you're doing here. I would flag that it's happening a little bit too much too early. And I would encourage just trying to, I mean, I'm having to do this on the game I'm developing right now, which is I've got my tutorial intro down to like 5 to 7 minutes of gameplay, but I still probably need to cut it down further. And it's brutal and it's horrible. But you try your best, and then you just revise when you have the chance. My brother's been dead for 13 years, and you've been guilty. So again, like, your brother's been dead for 13 years, but you've been guilty well before that. These past 2 weeks, the convoy, it shouldn't be anything new to you. I'm sorry. You think they treat the head of a high house better. Not one that's a 0-10, not one that doesn't toe the line constantly. At this point, you're going to have to seek the other sources of employment. Employment? Tell me about the speaker freight instead. If it all works out, Norrell will get the company. Sure. Speaker freight. I've been schooling her. She's 15. I know you love your niece, but teenagers only get made CEOs of freight companies in really bad movies. Movies where the mothers don't hate your guts. It's commerce. Still not talking. Shindir's a bit of a sore subject. I know. So, old man, a little bit. I know you. So again, also the fact that you're switching out dialogue responses with next, I would at least put this in brackets or something to know that it's because like you're using the exact same text formatting, or maybe even just do like an arrow. So again, I think this is something again I'm getting my wrist slapped a little bit in the game that I'm developing because I have some you know textual story elements in it, and just finding ways to make sure that you're really distinguishing dialogue from game mechanics like next or forward, from actions like I turned and things like that. It's pretty having those be really, really distinctive and defined distinctively in text. I think is quite important. Public still thinks you're enemies. Okay, we're getting off topic. Let's talk about your employment. Employment. I gave it some thought. Your best freelance work, but trading might be the end. Okay, end. Okay.
The way I see it, the only option left to you is star chasing.
How? I've no money, no assets. I doubt most people will give me a job. I don't even have a ship.
That's not completely true. I managed to drag this thing out of storage. Had to pull a lot of favors to get it cleared to fly, but...
I got a crummy ship and I'm off to the universe.
I'll need to find work.
Talk to the chapter master here on Valdric. They're a macrovari. They won't care about your trial or anything else if they even know who you are. In the meantime, if you need anything, you know where to find me. You'll get through this, Cardaz. You're nothing if not competent.
Thanks, Carbell.
What else are friends for?
Alright, so I'm getting in my ship. But yeah. We'll see what happens. Toggle mouse, right mouse button. Oh, wow. Tracked F. Equipment dealer. Gun missile class. This is okay. I just kind of want to get on my ship, I guess. Go to the chapter house on by following the red exclamation point. I do not see a red exclamation point. F7. F7.
I understand you're stretched thin, but you've got to keep
That was a bit. That probably should have had some flash or something. F7. Yeah.
That'd be up to the consortium, not me. And with the way things are
Thank you,
going,
Cold Front. I'm old. My brain doesn't work as well anymore.
2 star chasers in the past week.
why not recruit locally? I've heard UHC 46 has had quite a few graduates.
Starry-eyed rookies with no inclination towards drudge work.
Look, if I put in a word with the station master there, promise me you'll give them a chance. We both know you don't want to call the red faces in on this.
All right, a chance. But make sure Dengariet's honest about what's going on.
I'll make it clear to him. Zet out.
Okay. I listened to something. Talk to the chapter master with F to begin campaign. You can take other missions and freely explore. String approaches to bring orders attacking allies will cause you to fail. Okay. I think this is the guy I need to talk to. Are you part of this? Been hearing some strange rumors. Benevolent storm rides whole Gator cities. You know, fair side of the academy. Fair enough. Perfect. What do you want to know more about? Tell me about. Never mind. Where's the person I need to talk to? Oh, it's the robot guy. Oh, well, that was fast. Whoa, I'm spinning. You look, Rookie. I told you the academy, but you don't understand this chapter isn't the kind. Fight and break up with washers and offshoot cults. Not glamorous. Does it pay? Yeah, it pays. Not from academy. I'm just a star chaser. You're a star chaser? I am. Job's pretty simple then. We're escorting a convoy. Pay is whatever. I'm in. He'll fill you in the details. A bit of opportunity here, so hurry. Alright, meet the rest of your squad mates in space. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing that's F2 maybe? F2? Am I in space? No. This is expansive. You pushing on 60 yet, Gramps? It feels like it. It feels like it. Cold front. Z? Is it Z? Okay, here we go. I'm taking off now. Yeah, I don't have quite the it's so funny with the writing stuff too, because in you know in earlier years I would be able to like write till 1 a.m. and like still get words out and crush out words, and now I struggle a little
Pat
bit
told me
more.
we had new star
Oh,
chasers
that's really loud.
joining. Welcome to the Idol Smashers. Rishon, looks like you've got another Baldwin to chat with.
He looks Academy.
Hat said he's a veteran. I'm
Throttle
sure he's willing
to
to prove
yes.
you wrong, mister?
Call me Cardoz.
All right then, Cardoz will form on you. Current objective is to rendezvous with the rest of the convoy at Agonite, then on to Spolin.
Okay, space. Double tap W to enter high engine mode, greatly increasing your speeds. Extra reverse. So where am I going? Oh, didn't mean to bump you. Sorry. Waypoint. Wow, this mouse sensitivity is crazy different than it was when I was in first person. Turn it down. Turn it down. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. Wow, that was very... High engines charging. Waypoint. Meow. Do I have any things? X is reverse. S is decelerate. I guess this is where I want to go, right?
This is Idol Smasher
Oh my god, it's so loud.
Roger that, Idol Smasher 2. You think they'll come?
Our teams have been hitting them as hard as possible, cutting off supplies where we can. With everything we've done, an opportunity like this
wow.
is too good to pass up.
Roger that. Forming up. Let's hope this works.
Where am I supposed... I mean, the music's great. Left mouse button to select the target. Aim to strafe horizontally. Left control... left alt. Strafe vertically. Fly through the ring of a landline to internet. You cannot use equipment of a landline. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of information and complexity. I think this is where I'm supposed to go, so I have to like left click to... No. No, I want to go to the waypoint. Okay. I don't think I turned very well.
This is what I was saying.
How did you book it? Did you ever release it publicly? The one with Friedrich? It's actually going to be released this summer. Oh my god.
But these aren't your typical washers. They're much more organized.
Oh my god. Let's light them up, boys. Okay, left mouse button, select the target, right, fire your guns, double tap 80 to dodge. Left shift to activate afterburner. Okay, so it's kind of like... I like these controls. I feel like the left click to find the target is kind of annoying.
Gunboat incoming.
Good. Let's see what they're bringing to the table. Weapons primed. Fire.
Can I please select this target? Jiminy Christmas, man. The controls are like really weird. I feel like I should not suck this bad, but... Can I at least kill this guy, please? Just one guy. I just want to kill one guy. One attacker. Ah! But yes, if you Google the distributor... Did I get it? Oh, he died! That was his death rattle. Do I get a thing? Give me the thing! I don't know how to get the thing. All right, we're just gonna light this guy up here. Shoop, 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 shoop. Shoop, 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 shoop. I mean, I do love this type of space battle, like, just the controls feel really whippy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take damage there. I still have some shield, right? Where's my other red guy? Whew. Yeah, it feels like it whips around a little too much, like to the point where it almost, like, if this was in VR, I would definitely have a stomach ache. I'm almost getting a stomach ache at this point. Okay, let me get his stuff.
That was the last of them.
I expected more resistance. Let's get through to Spolin. Team, if you've taken damage, deploy some hull webbing.
G, recharge shields. G, B to collect nearby cargo. B to collect nearby cargo. G. Where's my cargo? I know I blew up some guys. Where's my cargo? I'm slightly nauseous watching. Yeah. I mean, it's good data for the developer to get, right? Like, you know, like if both the player and the person streaming it are getting just their tummies wrecked, you know, you do need to fix it. I mean, because like I play VR games. I'm pretty, you know, I have a relatively robust gut.
We made it. Something feels off.
Oh no, I'm back in free flight.
Squadron. We heard you ran into some trouble. Less trouble than we thought. Where are your escorts?
They stayed behind, had a gunboat come in that they wanted to take care of.
Was there any sign of him?
None that we could see. Rishan's right, something's off.
Yoon.
What about Green Squad? They should have been the first to arrive.
Yeah, I don't really get the controlled flight versus
Rick and
free
Randy's
flight
guard
modes.
isn't responding. Green Squad was supposed to launch from there.
Damn it! Cardaws, we're forming up on you. Let's get to Rick and Rend, but stay alert.
The Lord of Winter shows you lists of nearby detected objects. You can select targets by selecting the name of the object. You can filter this list by categories. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of stuff. Spoiled Trank Yard. Is this where I want to go? It's purple. I mean, this is tricky, man. I don't know if I can accurately understand exactly what I'm doing. Where do I want to go? I mean, there's a lot thrown at me. Like, I think there's too much expansiveness thrown at me so early. I do need legitimately a narrower option set a little sooner. Is this where I'm trying to go? Do I want to go this way?
This is UHC Green One. We need
All right.
reinforcements at Rick and Rent shipyard now.
What? Green One, this is Idol Smasher 2. Where's your convoy?
It's gone. The Doomsdayers blew it up in the dry dock. I don't think they were after it.
But
We've got more coming. Get to Rick and
Very
Rent
interesting.
now.
Got to get eased into it. Yeah.
I think
Play a
we
lot of
found
fight
the
sims. I
rest
think
of
it's
the
the
Watchers.
particles that make it feel really jittery. Yeah.
keep them away from any
It's tough. I love flight sims. Like, that's my favorite. Oh my god, I gotta murder some people. Light them up, boys! Light them up, light them up. Oh my lord, it's swimming. It's swimming. My wummy tum-tum.
No, please, Croft above, no!
Fighters are breaking off.
They're just leaving everything
Where's
lying
B?
about. They didn't even bother to pick it up.
They wasted a whole gunboat just to make us think they took the bait.
I told you they weren't after us. There was another convoy moored, a junk tech hauler carrying Starship cores. It managed to get free, but the Doomsdayers were
Oh.
doing everything they could to take it out. I've never seen anyone fight like that.
What about Bravado? He was your escort.
He took the junk tech ships and fled into the nebula. They were hoping to shake them until reinforcements could arrive. Yoon, I haven't heard from them.
Give me their last known coordinates. Rishan, form up. Cardaws, you take point.
Okay, so I need to get to waypoint next. I wish, can F2 go to target? Oh, I like that. So actually, okay, this interface is really, really, really important. I wish I had known that earlier. I like that everything is listed. I like that it's really clear. There needs to be visual indicators that say this is how you steer when you don't want to do free flight and like get a tummy ache. Double tap W when you're top speed. Okay, you cannot use your abyss drive if you are in dialogue storms or are too close. Abyss
Rick and Rim
drive.
down. No sign of EBCO. This is bad.
What's going on here exactly? These don't seem like normal washers.
They're not. You need to understand that there's a lot of sects within the Washers. Heretics or people with different interpretations of their core beliefs.
I mean, one thing to think about too is I'm gonna pause it. One thing I would really encourage. I'm gonna turn the music down because it is really loud. Um, One thing I would really encourage the developer to think about is, there's so many definitions. There's so many proper nouns being given to me, like the washers, the high houses, all these things. And while that's valuable, and I do think, you do need to communicate the expansiveness of your world early, the risk is losing your reader. And so think about some of the other tools other games use. Like one of the things I've been researching a lot is card games. So card games, for example, will very often have, little tooltips that appear defining certain keywords. And in Unity or whatever you're using, you can build a system that says, oh, hey, like, use a keyword here. When this keyword is used, highlight a certain color, spawn a tooltip that says the high houses are the kings and queens of blah, 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 blah. And then the washers are a sect of, rebels. I don't know. I'm having trouble defining. And I also think, agnostic of those crutches, like, giving tooltips, stuff like that. I still think in a vacuum, you are probably introducing way too much world building early on and way too many proper nouns. I think one of the things in novel writing that you generally flag is if a reader or if a writer has more than 5 undefined words on their first page, or and maybe like 10 in their first chapter, there's probably some serious revision that needs to happen. And I think that would be the thing I would flag here is like, how can you simplify, narrow, simplify, and then using the visual play space to indicate where I should be looking, what I should be clicking. Because actually, now that I'm getting the hang of it, this is a really neat game. I think there's a lot of, I can see the care that's been put into the narrative. I can see like the intention and the thought behind the control scheme, but the onboarding is so rough that if this was just me playing in a vacuum and I wasn't, saying, okay, I'm going to play this for 30 minutes, I'm going to sit down, there'd be a very high likelihood that I'd bounce out. I do see what you're doing here, though, and I think you're in a really good place, but the biggest flag is the onboarding so far in both the control scheme and in the narrative. You're onboarding me with way too much narrative information early. I would keep it really, really simple and have a very active, clear want for the main character early to guide me through the on-ramp. And then in terms of the controls and the UI and UX, they're just try to find ways to like give me one control at a time. Like launching me into space was a lot. I get what's kind of going on a little bit better,
They're crazy even
but
by
it was a
crazy
lot.
standards. But they were never really a problem.
Right. A couple of weeks ago, they suddenly became extremely active. They've gone from small raids to out-and-out looting fortified military bases.
So again, we're getting a lot of exposition over comms. Like, we just got attacked. She's just kind of giving me information.
Their crazy schemes have succeeded just enough to give them an edge. Now, suddenly, they're armed, organized, and far more dangerous.
I don't know if I should go into this nebula here.
Suicidal as they may be, they don't stick around. They've been able to give us the slip more times than Hat would care to admit.
What are they looting? What are they after?
I'm not sure. Hat's more into that kind of
Just gonna hustle the waypoint, I guess.
He thinks they're building something.
High engines,
If they
double tap
are,
W.
they
Yeah, I
probably
just
need
did
those
that.
starship cores to power it.
Is this right? I'm in 21k away. Can I just like fast travel? Okay, let's look at what these do. These should have little tooltips over them. F1, I don't know what that means. Comma. What's all this? This is my main quests. Okay, I'm guessing this is like filters, right? Okay, yeah, whoa, yeah. These are filters of some kind. Shipyards, waypoint, waypoint, waypoint. Okay.
Bravado?
No sign of him.
Understood. Everyone get ready.
I don't know what this does. Comma. B is to scan for items, right? I don't see. Oh, there's something over there. Holy moly, there is something over there. Should I like go there?
Reading gravity surges near some wreckage.
Well, I should complete the story, right?
Collapse jump hole. Don't get too close and focus on the fighters.
Whoa, it bumped me out of like normal flight pretty fast. Dude, come on.
Another gunboat's coming in. Looks like it's got some sort of armor.
Can I pick up this stuff that he dropped? I really want to pick up the stuff that he dropped. It makes me sad that I can't. Get off my friend, bro. Get off my freaking friend, bro. I don't know who's like saying no, no. Doomslayers, something. Yeah, it is a little gnarly on the spins. I think they just killed one of my colleagues. I don't know how I feel about them murdering my Whoa, hi friends. Whoa. Whoa. Let's get lit up, sir. Oh my god, the screams. The audio levels need to go through a pass of, it's called a compressor in audio, where you average out the highs and the lows. I think I'm like legit hitting this guy, right? Am I going crazy? I'm like got the circle on the circle. Dude, stop shooting my friend, G.
Jump holes
Got him.
fluctuate wildly. It looks like it's starting to swell up.
It's going to implode. Get clear.
You don't want your jump hole swelling up in Underspace, I'll tell you that. In your Underspace. I will say, some of the naming conventions are
Is there any sign of Bravado's life?
little.
Anything?
There's nothing but wreckage, Yoon.
Maybe I'm just a dirt bag. That's also valuable.
Pat won't be happy. Bravado
Certainly
had
don't
been
want
part
no
of the
jump
for over a
holes
decade.
exploding in my Underspace.
Right? We're star chasers.
You sure you're a Star Chaser, Cardos?
Okay, so
These might die by the score, but it takes a lot to kill a veteran.
Does this have anything to do with the collapsed jump hole?
Maybe.
are these my friends?
As to how these cultists keep getting away from us. They've got something that can collapse jump holes.
Form on.
We've just never arrived quick enough to see it.
Okay, so I
We need to
can
report back to Hatch.
join Rishin.
Cardos, you're the newbie here. You've got first rights to loot what you want out of all this. If I might make a suggestion, though, you'll want to head to Rickenrend and get yourself outfitted. I can't tell you what's coming, but I can tell you it's not going to be easy.
Take care of yourself, Speakerson.
You've leveled up. You can gain levels by looting ships, acquiring more items, and otherwise increasing your total net worth. I think there's so many good ideas here. Like, I think this is a game that I could get very, 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 very into. There's just a lot of smoothing that needs to go. I wonder if I can just dial down some of the particle effects. You unlock a new skill, can be avoided for fighting discipline. Alright, so I'm going to go to my options and see if there's some graphic stuff that can... And in background, VSync, third person, FOV, field of view, okay, view distance, yeah. Maybe we'll do like mid-quality textures. I don't know if it liked that. Did it like it? Okay, eye adaptation off. It enables auto exposure and adaptive brightness. I don't think I care that much about that. Enables, I don't know what that means. Nebula cloud density, maybe like a little down. Camera shake off is generally hull hit shake. I'll only do bloom. Space screen ambient occlusion, space screen reflections, chromatic aberration, ambient dust. All right, ambient stars. We'll try that. We'll try that. Man, there's a lot. Um, okay. Okay. I wish I could adjust my mouse sensitivity a little bit when I'm walking, because like my walking sensitivity, I'm gonna dial this down just a smidgems. All right. So I'm sticking with this chick, right? So I'm gonna press B for blast. Oh, there's enemies. Lady, lady.
Ah, darn. Looks like I just missed the Idol Smashers. Good to see you again all the same, rookie. You here for the storm? If so, I
Dude,
could use a chasing partner.
there's red things.
Bah, it's a Cat 1 storm. No better time to learn.
Oh my goodness.
Shadow you and
You've been caught in an underspatial storm. Storm formed to search across star systems. Stronger enemies, higher prices, both in strange anomalies. Jump holes become unstable in storms. The rift powering rift spawn the center of any nebula. Reach the rift and destroy it. Approaching rift will spawn hazards. Unknown horrors of deadly anomalies. Some of these will be destroyed before you can kill the rift. So it's sort of like a raid, I guess. Waypoint. We're gonna go to the waypoint, huh? Do I... What's going on? I'm just gonna hustle to the waypoint, I guess. Okay, what should I be, like, doing here? Underspatial rift. Where's my way? I guess I'm going to the underspatial rift, so I should, like, navigate there now. Target closest enemy. Enter free flight mode. Oh, I see. Okay. So comma is target closest enemy. No. Man, I'm a bit at a loss here. I want to go to this waypoint. I guess that's where I want to go. Is this where I want to go? I mean, that's kind of where I want to go, right? I've heard of this shipyard before. It has been mentioned. Oh my gosh. I see some little circles. Do I care about these? I don't know if those are just cosmetic or what. It's cool, but I'm just gonna go to the waypoint. I think that's just my game plan now. So we're gonna go to the Riven Shipyard. We're gonna navigate there. F or F. What does that one do? Not automatically follow waypoints. Yes. F3. Go to target. F2. All right. Maybe alternate sensitivity, like sniping has in FPS games. Just have alt sense for flight versus foot. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Man, I gotta get your. If you ever feel inspired, I'm working on a little game these days. So if you want to try it out, it's a mobile game. So if you have Android or iOS, feel free to ping me on Discord, and I'll send it over to you. All right. Do I want to dock?
docking permission granted. You're clear to land on docking port 1.
Dock target.
Roger that. You are cleared to dock. Proceed to dock number 1.
Number 1.
Roger that. You are cleared to dock. Proceed to dock number 1.
Okay, I guess it just... Yeah, it really wants me to, like, go into free mode. Medium yellow. Medium yellow.
Delta 11-1. Docking permission
Well, we got in. There should be like an auto dock function. I feel like maybe I should have held F or something, or at least like having a tooltip pop up if like it's telling the player to do something. Like, you know, on the side it should say, hey, you know, F to dock. Like, you know, sort of like how Assassin's Creed will have like your available actions, like F to dock, Y to do this, Y to do that. You know, Z to jump. You know, having that little like, you know, and if you get close to something, it has the interact button appear and then it disappears. So kind of customizable action log is pretty helpful. In the TTRPG field for about a year, so lots of writing, but not to tell the story I want to tell. Yeah. Well, it happens. I've been researching Jubenchas. I've heard about the kind of like the LARP TTRPG experiences from the People Make Games thing. So I've been researching those. I've been trying to learn more about it. And yeah, so if you have any good RPG recommendations, definitely send them my way. If you want to try out the game, well, here, I should send both things over. So if you want to try out the game, it's worldseekersgame.com, and then you can just find it on Android. And if you don't have it on Android, or if you don't have an Android, just text or just reach out to me and I can send you an iOS. And then if you want to check out the book, let's do the distributor. So you can get the hardcover here. And that's the book. A 1 through 20 campaign I wrote is coming out soonish. Whoa! They work with a team from... What? That's awesome! Dude, I'd love to learn more about that. I love RPG stuff, so if there's any help you need on those projects, you let me know, because that's so much fun. I do love being able to do those RPG experiences. Anyways, you can land on most stations and planets to access services. You can quickly access basic services via the menu, but stations often have secrets. Dude, whoever made this game, the attention to detail is bonkers. Just onboarding, 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 onboarding. I actually think your control scheme makes a lot of sense. Like, it's very intuitive. But it's not easily grokkable from launching the game. Each station has a landing bay. Some ports have train stations. You can pay a captain to transport your ship quickly to other ports in the galaxy. Yeah, so now my look sensitivity is like omega slow. So yeah, I do think you're right, Cold Front, that this developer should consider that they should consider some sort of so like you have the little control. You know, you have this control scheme here, like this should exist in space. Like just telling me, oh, hey, you can interact with F, toggle mouse with Y, go to the different parts of the ship with this. I'm going to look for secrets, though, because you told me I could find them. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Launchpad leave. No. Oh, this is the launchpad. Okay. Strange gates. Find the strange gate in Volume Nebula by using your long-range scanner to find gold pulses. Okay. Hi, guys. Where are the secrets? Where are the secrets? Just give me a noob secret to find. Okay, F2. So I'm gonna go to okay, so F2 is warp to launch bay, warp to bar, equipment dealer, cargo trader, ship dealer, or launch to space. Equipment dealer? Sell weapons, utilities, and you can buy, sell, restock your equipment. You can also quickly access service to repair, restart your ship here. Okay. Trade. So this UI is also a lot. I generally grok that this is me, this is them. I have a Sunbeam class 0. Do I want to get the upgraded version? I don't have nearly enough money. Oh, I do have money now. Sunbeam A. Sunbeam B. Sunbeam C. Sunbeam D. Can I buy this? Let me look around at some other stuff. Ammunition. I don't think I need ammunition because I have the energy things. Thruster. Anti-guidance chaff. Extra hull plating. I mean, that's probably not bad, right? I don't even have one of these. What does this do? Empty. No component. Okay. So if I go to the hardware, what does anti-chaff do? Anti-projectile fly out to situate movements and heat signatures. Okay, so it's like kind of like hiding my sort of like countermeasures. All right, extra hull plating. I mean, I might get some extra hull plating. Buy cargo, and I install it. So it's installed, it seems. Cloaking fields. So I want to get at least one better sunbeam. 46. I have enough for a sunbeam D, so I'm going to buy it. Missile class 4. Oh, I see. Oh. Huh? Okay. I think I feel good about that. I do kind of wish there was a little bit of indication of what I should be looking at. Okay, so Z, open the equipment dealer. Also, like the tooltips, like are popping up in different parts of the scene. Open the repair menu. Repair ship, no student. Okay, restock ship. I don't have enough money. Fridge. What do I need to restock on? I don't know. Whatever. We're going to space, mother lovers. I do wish there was some warp to cargo dealer, warp to ship dealer. I'll go to the cargo dealer, see if I can sell stuff. And then I might call it and send my... Is this a cargo dealer? No, that's just some rando. But that's the cargo dealer. So Z is what? Cargo trader, cargo storage, and banking. Okay, cool. Cool. He has some consumer goods. Okay, don't care. Alright, this is all my stuff. These are my empty slots. Special wrecked large thruster. So I got these, maybe? Love 0, class 1 weapon. Can't I not sell those? I'd like to sell these. So I have to go back to the... Let me go to Z. Commodities, no. Ship dealer. So I should have this warp. So if I go to Z... Oh, some stations have ship dealers. You can buy those. Okay. Aging Nebula, Jackhammer. I should have gotten these cool ones. But whatever. I'm going to go to my... This guy is the one I want to talk to. This one I press the... Alright, so I can sell these? No. Hull webbing. I wish there was just like the junk that I should sell for money list. That's the thing I'm looking for, and that's the thing I'm very much having trouble finding. But I has an exclamation point, so we'll press that. Oh, this is my character level up. Okay, max ammo. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, for the YouTube sub, Coldfront, much obliged. Thank you. Very kind. I'm glad all the social medias. Oh, yes, mine. Infinite power. Energy charge rate. Well, dangerous mini... I think I kind of like my shield charge rate. I want to level that up, right? Salvage rate. And ammo. I don't know. Reputation is a thing. Records is a thing. Let's see what Q says, and then we'll go ahead and summarize. I overheard several people say rumors of a jump gate. Okay, cool. So I found... I don't know these rumors mean anything, but my gut tells me there's at least some money to be made going out there. I have to conduct a long-range scan, but I've got no idea what I'm going to find there. Oh, cool. So I got like a rumor, maybe? No active missions. Okay. Interesting. Well, anyways, this is a really interesting game. It needs a lot of smoothing, a lot of sanding, a lot of, especially like these kind of quest areas like make sense now, like where I can use. So it's interesting that I have like my live view, and then I have my menu view. I think that's really smart UI, honestly, but it's not very well communicated. And like these types of things, it doesn't feel quite intuitive yet. Um, I don't know how you would overcome that. Maybe it's just starting me with fewer menus. Like the first station I went to had everything, right? Like what if that first station I went to literally only had the launch bay and a bar, and I just had to go just to the bar. I just could press Z, and you can just say, hey, press Z or right click, and there could be a little bit more information like in this area about, hey, what all this stuff means, like, in the short term, and like you can maybe turn them off or dismiss them with an X as time goes on, and you kind of familiarize yourself with them. But overall, I think this is a really cool game. It is rough. The battle felt good once I figured it out, what I was supposed to do, and the navigation space on autopilot was more understandable once I figured out what I was supposed to do. But it's not super clear. I'm gonna go to the bar and see if I can find a secret. Then I'm gonna say. So yeah, overall, Jude the bouncer. Okay, cool. Many individuals gonna hire a Starcaster. Right, tried interacting with you. I do kind of just want to find a secret. You said there were secrets here. I feel bamboozled. What's this? What is? I don't know. Yeah, like the ambient music. I mean, so you definitely want to think about your sound design in a few areas, like both in terms of compressing a lot of the sound so it's not like super loud in some senses, super quiet in others. But also, like, I know this is just like a random free sound ambient bar track. And it doesn't match this scene at all. So, I mean, I would honestly, like, try to just find some small atmospheric things that do fit, and you'll probably have a better chance of, where is this guy sparkly? Alright, I'm just going to go to F2. But yeah, like, I think there's a lot of interesting stuff here. I think you're in a good place. But I think it's just going to be getting that polish layer, getting the onboarding especially. Like, I have a feeling if I was not doing a stream of this game, I would have bounced out in like the first 5 minutes and just been like, well, there's a lot. I'm kind of good. And even now that I've like kind of forced myself to like really get to know what you're doing here, I think it's really interesting. And this is early access, so it's fine, right? But I think the things I would polish are UI UX, giving really clear indicators, having like the things on the UI flag much brighter, and then whenever you're able, do a sound design pass. I know those are always like the last thing on the priority list, but something to consider. Anyways, great job. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. I am interested. If you want me to try out a future build with more stuff, let me know, and I'd be happy to take a look. Take care. Bye-bye.